The 1st Battalion 9th Marines, and those who fought alongside them, were known to have worn death like a shadow and referred to as the walking dead, not because they feared death, but because they knew of its inevitability and still went forward when called. In Vietnam, they were sent where the fighting was the thickest, to Hill 881, Khe Sanh, and Operation Buffalo. Into jungles where visibility dropped to nothing, and the enemy knew every inch of the terrain. There was no luxury of waiting for perfect conditions. They went because the order was given, and the duty was theirs. Beside them were Navy Corpsmen, not fighters by training, but men who ran into gunfire alongside them, whose job was to stay, to heal, carry, and hold the line with the men who bled beside them. This is loyalty, the definition of duty. Not the kind that trends or is affirmed by applause, but the kind that's lived quietly, with their boots in the mud, enduring when everything around them unraveled. The Stoics spoke of duty not as an act of glory, but of character. Epictetus taught, duties are ours, events are not. We are not owed comfort. We are not promised ease. We are only responsible for how we show up when the test arrives. And those men were tested. Some units lost nearly every man. One lieutenant sent 38 up a hill. Only 8 came down. But even in the face of near certain death, they did not run, and they did not beg to be spared. They stayed, because to abandon their post was to abandon each other, and to a man of discipline, that is an act greater than loss. If you spend a few moments on social media, you will see that we live in a world that celebrates defiance, but rarely reveres duty. You'll see a mad dash towards affirmation and personal expression, along with the forgotten strength in restraint. You will hear loud cries and see glowing quotes about mindset and legacy. But legacy is not built by indulging every impulse. It is built by showing up for duty when you're tired, when you're afraid, when no one claps and no one sees. So when people say that the old ways are irrelevant, take comfort in the legacy of men and women of our country who face the impossible with composure, like the Marines and Corpsmen who walked into chaos and stood fast through hell, because that is what it means to conquer yourself, to manage your own emotions so you can serve what matters more than your own comfort. A man of discipline does his duty, not because it is easy, but because it is his.